Oh, sing, can you see?
351 candidates for citizenship who have all met the procedural requirements.
Good morning and happy Independence Day, isn't it?
And it has been 11 years since we applied for the citizenship.
America is a land of opportunities.
I came here at a very young age, so I feel like this is my home. This is where I want to be home.
Our doors are open to immigrants today, just as they have been for the last 300 years.
I teach high school, and I'm celebrating with my friends. Definitely, I have the flag, so I'm definitely going out for fireworks.
I love it. That's the reason why I'm doing this, is to be able to re-enlist into the military and serve more years.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
In America, we're able to capitalize on what we have developed, and it's a lot easier path being here than being in a smaller country.
Free, free, and then finally I'm going to be part of this country.
My job was to turn the program around and to try to get some wins on the board and get them back to where they were, and she fits the bill.
It's not that unusual for new college coaches to go after the best players, but what if that player is 60 years old?
Greg got a 6-year-old woman to play, and I was like, haha, you guys, that's really funny.
It's no joke. 60-year-old Sheila Johnson is not only on Grand Canyon University's tennis team, she has the most wins.
7 singles and 6 doubles matches.
Coach Greg Prudhomme needed players for the struggling tennis program at GCU, so he turned to Johnson for help.
Played Division I at ASU for 3 years, plays all the national events in her age group, travels the country, so you can't ask for much more than that.
A retired algebra teacher, Johnson accepted a scholarship to join the team. The catch is she has to take a couple of classes in order to qualify.
The first day they kind of looked at me and one of them called me ma'am, but they've accepted me really well.
Not only has Johnson's presence brought the team together, she's consistently beating players 40 years younger.
I feel great about it. I don't know how they feel.
Tennis's catchphrase has always been, tennis is the sport for a lifetime. And so this is a perfect situation to show that tennis is a sport for a lifetime.
The name is Candy, and he's waiting to be adopted.
Linda Rivera wants to bring home a friend today. The first day of a new program this East Mesa Animal Hospital hopes will become permanent.
We just want them to get homes. We think of them just as little family members. We just want everybody to continue to be happy and safe.
All of these animals were scheduled to be euthanized at the Mesa Animal Care Control Shelter simply because they had minor health issues the shelter couldn't treat.
Any dog that gets the slightest amount of infection or disease gets put on a euthanasia list, and this includes things like kennel cough, basic dog colds, or even something as simple as ringworm.
Veterinarian Christopher Lee says shelters typically can get in nearly 150 dogs a day.
It's super sad because they can't talk, they can't speak for themselves, and I wouldn't want to be killed for a cold.
Hospital manager Rochelle Stevens says the animals are screened for adoptability and then given the medical attention they need.
We do tick treatments, we do cold medications, and then we get everybody back to health.
Giving these animals a second chance at becoming someone's best friend.
I'm ready to take this one home.
We fly more in tune with nature. We find the rising air currents to keep us aloft for long periods of time.
It's another busy day here at the Australia Sailport near Maricopa, one of the largest glider training centers in the nation.
We don't have to worry about an engine or other fancy instrumentation necessarily that you would find in most airplanes.
But that may change due to a new NTSB recommendation stemming from this collision in Reno in 2006. Gliders may now be equipped with transponders, a device that allows air traffic control to see planes on the radar.
It tells the control tower where we are, like approach control at Sky Harbor, but it doesn't necessarily tell other pilots where you are.
Sailport owner Jason Stevens says without a controlled airspace, the device would be useless in gliders, and the cost of installing the devices would put him and other glider companies out of business. Although it's a safety measure, Stevens says it's the pilot's job, not the transponder, to watch out for other aircraft.
Nothing supersedes that pilot's responsibility.
For the last 4 or 5 years, I've wanted to enter. Chickened out, put it off to the end. Turning 50, I said, what the heck?
So Phoenix resident Laura Lasco entered the More magazine model search.
For the last 7 or 8, they've had a contest being fabulous over 40.
And Laura is fabulous at 50. The former Fiesta Bowl queen is a certified yoga instructor, counsels troubled teens, and is working on her PhD at ASU.
Age is just a number. It's all about your attitude.
She's one of 10 finalists out of nearly 16,000 entries and will fly to New York next week to compete for a $15,000 modeling contract and other prizes.
The package for all the prizes is close to $90,000.
Laura hopes to win, but says she's thrilled just to be going and has this message for her competition.
See these muscles?
Most importantly, she wants to send a message to other women her age.
I like to be an inspiration. And watch others excel to be the best they can be. So as a role model and staying healthy and happy, I hope to portray that to other women.
The storm drain system in Phoenix is approximately 2,500 miles of pipes and ditches.
As more pipes are laid, workers for the water and street departments are busy checking the complex maze of tubes.
Typically what happens is the streets collect the water and they funnel it down into catch basins. It goes into small pipes. It all joins together just like a river system.
You used to watch The Honeymooners when you were a kid?
Mike Loffa of the Phoenix Streets Department took 12 News into one of its drainage canals to show how they inspect miles of pipes.
Is it true that back in the day you used to hire smaller men to work in these tunnels?
It's true. It's true. We hired little people to come in and actually do the inspections for it.
Those people have been replaced by high-tech cameras operated remotely from a truck.
We can look up, down, almost backwards in a lot of cases. So it gives us a good, clear, definite picture of what we're seeing in here rather than having to walk inside.
They look for damage like this, helping crews pinpoint areas that need repair. There's the usual trash, cockroaches, and even an occasional rat.
Mike, what's the strangest thing you've ever seen down here?
It's a 16-foot extension ladder that was extended all the way out and twisted like a pretzel.
But during one pipe inspection, workers were startled by what they saw.
It took us a few minutes to actually figure out what it was.
What the heck is that thing in the drain in the distance down there?
As the cameras closed in, it was clear that Spider-Man was lurking underneath Phoenix. Turns out Spider-Man was a shower curtain or a balloon, and workers think that someone put it there soon after the pipe was installed over 20 years ago. But why?
Somewhere, somebody left a tribute to Spider-Man deep underneath the city of Phoenix.
One of the things you wouldn't expect, right under your feet.
So you never know what you're going to come up against.
Yeah!
Gay rodeo is about camaraderie.
Yeah! Nice! Go!
They say gay, horse, doesn't mix. They don't get the concept, just regular people.
Come on, buddy!
With all the shows now, Will and Grace, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, you have to open your mind.
You're out here to win some money, have a good time, have good competition.
Rubberneck, compete and have fun and be wild. And this is a lifestyle for us.
Get it, boy!
They enjoy our energy here. We're very animal conscious. We take care of each other here.
I'm out and proud. My family knows it, and my friends know it, and my work knows it, so why not also be in a comfortable environment where gay people can come and be who they are and still enjoy the rodeo, the country and western lifestyle.
You just have to know that we're each human beings with the presence of life and God within us.
Gay is America, anywhere, everywhere.
And so I thank them. When you're here, the rest of the world, it's like it doesn't exist. You're just here having fun. It's so natural.
And that's the whole point of Camp Sunrise, a place where kids can learn how to laugh again, and at least for a few days, get away from everything associated with their cancer.
A lot of tough things in their life that kids don't normally go through. It's a time for them to come and just forget all that and have fun.
Here in the beautiful mountains of Payson, it's easy to forget the pain and the treatments. The counselors and volunteers, many of them cancer survivors themselves, go out of their way to help these kids forget about their medical problems.
It's such a special time to see kids in a different element and doing stuff that any other kid would be able to do, and this is their time and this is their chance to do it.
For 25 years, the American Cancer Society has run this camp, where kids can not only fish and swim, but also unburden themselves.
They've been through the same things. They can compare things and scars and, treatments and hospitalizations, whereas they can't do that with kids at their schools as much.
And although it's the kids who benefit, everyone seems to come away with special memories.
Just the smiles on their faces and the laughter that you hear all the time brings it all back to us.